All right, so we are now halfway through the year, and now is the time that I like to reevaluate my long-term portfolio. Now, the majority of my investments are in index funds and ETFs. However, I do have a small portion of my portfolio that's dedicated to investing in individual stocks. So in today's video, I'm going to be going over the 5 investments that I'm going to be focusing on for the rest of the year. All right, before I get started, I do want to point out that the investments that I'm going to go over in today's video are being made inside my taxable brokerage account. I do have a Roth 401k that I invest in through my employer, but as of today, that portfolio is made up entirely of index funds and ETFs. Now, with that said, I do treat both of my portfolios as retirement accounts, but I do like having a taxable brokerage account because it gives me a little bit more flexibility than my Roth account. So if I want to take money out of that account and move that into another investment, I'm able to do so pretty easily within my taxable brokerage account. And as far as my Roth 401k goes, I really like that account because I am making contributions with post-tax dollars, which means that I'll be able to withdraw money from that account once I'm 59 and a half, and all of the money that I've contributed to that account, plus any of the gains that I've made in that portfolio until I'm 59 and a half, I'll be able to pull all of that money out tax-free. So the first investment that I'm going to be focusing on for the rest of the year is investing in VOO. Now, VOO makes up the largest percentage of my investment portfolio, and I really like this index fund because it tracks the S&P 500, which tracks the 500 biggest companies within the US. Now, since the beginning of the year, we have seen some positive movement to the upside within VOO. Now, at the beginning of this year, VOO was trading at around $435. And since that time, we have seen some positive movement to the upside within this fund. The S&P 500 is often used as the benchmark for how strong the US economy is doing at that particular point in time. So this is absolutely a fund that I'm going to continue to invest in for the rest of the year. Now, since the beginning of the year, VOO has been on a move to the upside. So we started out the year with VOO trading at roughly around $435 a share. And since that time, we have seen the price of VOO increase by about $70. And if we take a look at the past 12-month period, we have seen this fund actually increase by about $100 a share. And as of today, VOO is currently trading at around $505 per share. Now, there are many companies within the S&P 500 that are continuing to hit all-time highs. But companies such as Meta, Microsoft, and Apple have really helped to push this fund to the upside. Now, VOO is also a fund that I started investing small amounts of money in at the beginning of the year just to see how small contributions can add up over a period of time. Now, if you're interested in checking out the progress that I've made since the beginning of the year, making those small investments, make sure to click the link above. Now, the second investment that I'm focusing on for the rest of the year is NVIDIA. Now, this is a company that's been in the news a lot lately because they recently split. However, I started investing in NVIDIA when it split the last time, which was in 2021. And since that time, when I first invested back in 2021, we have seen a tremendous boom in the AI space. And just this past June, NVIDIA recently surpassed Microsoft as being the world's most valuable company. And as of today, NVIDIA is currently trading at roughly around $128 per share. So my expectation is in the next 3 to 5 years, we're gonna look back and we're gonna see that in 2024, NVIDIA was trading at around $128 a share. And I want to compare that to what it's trading at that point in time in the future. My bet is that I'm going to be happy that I was able to invest in NVIDIA at around $128 because I think in the future, the pricing for this company is going to continue to go through the roof. Now, the third investment that I'm focusing on for the rest of the year is Vanguard's VTI. Now, this investment is the second largest position that I have in my portfolio. I like this fund because it gives me exposure to the entire US stock market. And since the beginning of the year, we have also seen this fund make a move to the upside. In January of this year, this fund was trading at about $235 per share. And as of today, we have seen about a $35 increase since that time. Now, if we take a look at the prior 12-month period, we can see that this fund has increased roughly about $50 a share, and it is currently trading at around $270 per share. So I'll definitely continue to invest in this fund, and like I previously stated, this fund gives you exposure to every US company that is listed on the US stock exchange. Now, the fourth investment is in Eli Lilly. Now, if you're not familiar with this company, they are one of the world's largest producers of insulin that is used to treat people with diabetes, which makes them a major player within the pharmaceutical industry. Now, this is a company that I just recently started investing in at the beginning of the year, and at that time, they were trading at around $625 per share. And since the beginning of the year, we have seen tremendous movement in this stock of about $275 per share. Now, if we take a look at the pricing over the past 12 months, we'll see that the price has increased by about $450 a share. And as of today, it's trading right around $900 per share. As of today, this company's trading at or near all-time highs. So my current strategy with Lilly is I am buying fractional shares at this point in time, and I'm going to wait until the market pulls back to invest a little bit more money into this position than I currently am today. But in my opinion, Lilly is right up there with Nvidia, with companies that I'm betting will continue to move to the upside in the future. And the next investment that I'm focusing on for the rest of the year is Vanguard's VGT. Now, I like this fund because it focuses on aggressive growth, technology-based companies. And at the beginning of the year, this fund was trading right at around $480 a share. And since the beginning of the year, we've seen an increase of roughly $110 per share for VGT. And as of today, VGT is currently trading at around $595 per share. Now, I really like this fund because it invests heavily in companies such as Nvidia, Meta, Apple, and Tesla. All of the major technology companies that are investing in new technologies are included in this fund. So those are the 5 investments that I'm going to be focusing on for the rest of the year. Now, I know that there is some overlap in the investments that I mentioned in today's video. I understand that Nvidia is covered in VGT, VTI, and VOO, but that is fine with me because it fits my overall investment strategy. I do have other positions that I invest in within my taxable brokerage account, but after reevaluating my portfolio, I'm now going to be allocating more dollars to the investments that we talked about in today's video. Drop a comment down below and let me know what investments that you're going to be focusing on for the rest of the year. And if you like this type of content, make sure you check out the next video.